The Pakistani Armed Forces have announced the commencement of Operation Bunyanun Marsoos, or Wall of Lead. In a grave escalation of aggression, India has launched air-to-surface missile strikes on 3 Pakistani air bases, provoking a swift and targeted response from Pakistan's military. The Pakistani Armed Forces have announced the commencement of Operation Bunyanun Marsoos, or Wall of Lead, a defensive counter-offensive aimed at Indian military installations, including air bases, missile depots, and cyber infrastructure. The Indian attack, which Pakistan has condemned as unprovoked and reckless, has already caused widespread suffering. In Pakistan-aimed administered Kashmir, local authorities confirm that at least 13 civilians have been killed and more than 50 injured following intense Indian shelling overnight. Residential areas far from military sites bore the brunt of these attacks. In retaliation, Pakistan's precision missiles and drone sites have struck key Indian military assets, asserting what Islamabad calls its right to self-defense under international law. The Foreign and Defense Ministries of Pakistan have emphasized that patience has worn thin after repeated Indian violations, and the country's armed forces are fully prepared to protect its sovereignty and civilian population. Meanwhile, tensions are spiraling on the Indian side of the line of control. In Srinagar, 2 massive explosions shook the city Saturday morning, showing panic among civilians. A missile-like object landed in the middle of Dal Lake, alarming residents and disrupting daily life. Pakistani officials say these developments reflect the consequences of India's materialistic adventurism. In a tragic turn, Pakistan shelling in Rajouri in response to Indian aggression led to 5 Indian casualties, including a district commissioner and a young child. While unfortunate, Pakistan maintains these were not deliberate civilian targets and blames India for placing military assets in populated areas. Civilian life across Indian-held Kashmir is paralyzed. Hajj flights have been suspended, schools are shut, and emergency sirens blare in cities like Barmula and Rajouri, while explosions and drone sightings are becoming routine. Pakistan, on the other hand, has taken measured and strategic actions, avoiding civilian centers while neutralizing military threats. Its airspace has been closed to ensure safety, while Indian air operations remain erratic, focusing the closure of 32 airports across northern India. In the digital realm, Pakistan's cyber defense units have reportedly infiltrated sensitive Indian system, exposing vulnerabilities and issuing a clear warning against further provocations. Despite international appeals for calm from China, Saudi Arabia, United States, and G7, India's continued aggression leaves little room for de-escalation. Since Wednesday, over 60 people have been killed in both countries, largely due to India's first strike and its choice to target areas across the border under the pretext of destroying terrorist camps. As Pakistan continues to exercise strategic restraint, it also sends a clear signal: national sovereignty is non-negotiable, and any act of aggression will be met with resolve, precision, and strength.